Hey there, piano friends. I thought I would help you guys learn something this Sunday morning before church that you could start practicing with your kids right away if they don't already know how to play the piano. The first thing they need to learn is where the notes are on the piano. And if they're teaching themselves, this is something that's often skipped. A lot of times, even a really bad habit can form where they write the notes on the keys themselves, like those little stickers. Have you ever seen those stickers that are on the keys themselves? This is a terrible habit. If your kid has those stickers on the keys, take them off right now. You don't want them to have the notes written for them on the piano. They will not become a good pianist if you do that. You're really going to handicap them as well. I mean, how are they going to play if they go at somebody else's house or at church where the stickers aren't written on? And they only can play on your piano with the stickers. And so really they're not learning to play. They're not learning to read music. They're not becoming independent learners where they can look at a piece of music when they're an adult and be like, oh, I know how to play this. They rely on those stickers. So take those stickers off if you've already got them on the keys. And this is something you could start teaching your child today on the piano. And that's how to find the notes and to practice them. Just start practicing this every day and they'll be ahead of the game when they start lessons. So I'm going to show you how the piano is laid out. If you notice, there's a group of 3 black notes, then a group of 2 black notes, group of 3, 2, 3, 2. It goes in that pattern the whole piano. So first thing you need to do, first thing to practice with your child is identify the groups of 2. Have them play all the groups of 2 black notes. Just 2 fingers on the piano. Groups of 2 black notes all the way up. Then have them identify all the groups of 3 black notes. So have them play all 3 black notes. Have them do that over and over and over again until they're really good at finding the groups of 2 and the groups of 3. That's the first thing you're going to practice that they're going to get good at. Once they're really good at finding the groups of 2 and the groups of 3, we're going to add another element. So now they're going to find a group of 2 black notes. Then they're going to play the first one and go down to the white note before the group of 2 black notes. So you find a group of 2 and the white note before. That's called a C. That is a C note. If they go to a group of 3 and go to the white note before, that is not a C. So you have to be very careful that they're not finding a group of 3, but that they're finding a group of 2 black notes and going to the white note before. So that's the second thing. When they get good at practicing their groups of 2 and 3, now we're going to practice finding Cs. Find a C, find the next C, find the next C, find the next C. That's the next thing they're going to practice and get really good at. And when they're really good at finding all the C's on the piano, it's easy for them. They never find the group of 3 in the white note. They only find the C's. Then we're going to learn to add more notes to that. The piano is just an alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The alphabet stops at G. So you've already found C. It just goes in order of the alphabet. So we have them find their C, group of 2, white note before. Well, what comes after C? D. What comes after D? E. What comes after E? F. What comes after F? G. We're at the end of the piano alphabet. At this point, we start the alphabet over at A. So A, then comes B, then comes C. And look, it's that group of 2 black notes, the white note before. That's how we know we ended right. So it's just the alphabet. Have them now practice playing their notes in order and saying the name aloud. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Have them go exactly in this order for the younger beginner. If you have an older child, obviously you can go backwards in the alphabet, but that means doing your alphabet backwards, which is a very hard skill. So going that way on the piano, going left on the piano is going backwards. So C, then we go down, we have to go backwards. What comes before C? A B. What comes before B? An A. So you can do that to find your B and A, but that is a trickier method. So for now, that's more for the advanced beginner, the older beginner. But for now, for your child, have them do their alphabet of all the letters. C, D, E, F, G, A, C. Have them be able to play that just like that. And then have you call out the letter name. Say, play a C, now play a D, now play an E, now play an F. Go in order and have them be able to play that. That's the next thing they need to practice. And when they get really good at that, I'm gonna add one more element. And this is the last element, and then your child will know every single on the entire piano. We've got 88 keys on this piano, but they're all the same over and over and over again, just in different locations. So they'll know all 88 notes with this last thing that you need to teach them. So they know it in order, right? C, D, E, F. Now we need to start having them go out of order. So have them play a C to start. Where's an E? So C, D, don't have them play it, they're just pointing. E. Great. Now find me an F. Great. Now find me a D. This is hard. So when they get confused, have them go back to that C position and start counting over again. C, D. Oh, there it is. Now find me. Okay, so I go back to C again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. There it is. Find me a G. Okay, that's hard to do, so I'm going to go back to C and count up. C, D, E, F, G. There it is. So now what they're practicing is finding the notes out of order, getting really familiar with finding the notes out of order. Do that and get them where they're really fast at it. And not only fast, but they're not having to point. They can just look at the keys and be like, oh, if a C was here, a G must be here. Let me play that. That's the next thing that you're going to add to their practice. And this is going to make them be leaps and bounds ahead of where their peers would be starting piano with zero experience. You want to make sure they really understand the notes on the piano. Now, when a new beginner starts the piano, they're not reading the notes for quite a while. We're just doing finger numbers, looking at steps and skips. So having this knowledge, I teach this to all my kids day one. Not every teacher does that because it's not needed day one. It's needed more halfway through the book, 3/4 through the book. Well, I think that they should have a foundational knowledge on day one because it's such an important concept. And if you wait until they're actually doing it, it can be overwhelming. So we want to make these most important concepts just part of their DNA, part of it's so easy to do. It's part that's not even requiring thought. They know exactly how to find the notes on the piano. And that takes away any temptation to use the little stickies on the keyboard. Once again, if you have those, take them off today and make sure you don't put any stickies on the piano. Practice with your child daily. And you can do it. You can teach your kid piano. That's all it is finding it. It's just the alphabet, just going in order and assigning a letter to each of the keys. Great job. Looking forward to doing a video again with you guys soon.